I'm Buddha.
I'm Felipe.
Welcome to our show today. So, cuz, I know I'm always an athletic girl, not the top dresser, but I pull over here to his house and he greets me, open the door, and I'm like, dude, what are you wearing? I'm like, seriously, bro. I know it's cloudy outside, but were you expecting a flood? You helping Noah build his ark?
Laundry day.
Laundry
Grab whatever I can get hold
I feel
of.
you on that. But yeah,
So it's Wednesday for those of y'all that have been watching and keeping up, or especially like if you're into the fitness. I told you some of y'all that I've been doing the fitness experience, and halfway there, already got 3 workouts out of the way. But it's been fun. The workouts haven't been too hard, nothing I can't do. But one of the things I want to talk about was massages.
massages. I'm just giving you the list on workout ain't too hard. If y'all have ever seen this dude work out, never try to work out with him. He's a beast. His easy workouts would kill half the people I know. Yeah.
But when it comes to massages, one of the questions I guess that I saw earlier that somebody had shot across was, what are your thoughts on if you're a guy on guy massage, or if you're a female, girl on girl massage, or are you one of those that you would prefer the opposite sex? Now me, I prefer the opposite sex.
Dude, like I'm gonna go with most females. They say that they're more comfortable with girls actually giving it to them that I've talked to. Me, I don't care, honestly. Like you'd be banged up in the pen, you'd see me and like 2 of my close homeboys. We'd sit there and rub them, like shoulders, knocked out, like hamstrings would be hurt. Like I don't have a complex. I remember what tournament was it? My boy Wells had hurt his growing, so I'm like, close to the inner thigh. I'm like, just move your junk to the side, bro. I got you. I have no complex. I'm sure of my sexuality.
Woo! Man, I just prefer a woman massaging me.
That was a good touch. I remember I was like bad on. I had knots, like a knot about the size of my fist on my back, and I get them in my calves a lot too. Like I'm talking about even right now. I'm like my whole body's just a knot. But like there's Asian ladies there in McKinney, like went there. I know you're thinking Asians, slow down there, okay? This actually is right there on Virginia. I remember, dude, she had these hot rocks. Putting on that first, I was mad, but like, you know what I'm saying? Because it burned. I'm like, what is this lady doing? But dude, she was like so awesome. I had to give her a hug afterwards. It's like, I love you. Want to marry me? I need this daily in my life. But I was talking to a girl a few years back. Like she had she got this ointment from Thailand that kickboxers would use. People like it's just been gay, like it smelled like that or tiger balm. But man, I'm talking about instantly she would put it on my back or my calves. I'm talking about just barely work them knots and things would be gone. That's one of the ones maybe I should have kept around. She's probably gonna see this video and be like, "Nah, fool, you messed that up." But yeah, definitely But on that, it just depends. If the guy comes in there, and I have gay cousins, so people don't be like, Buddha's a homophobe. My cousins know what's up. Like, if I come in there and the dude is just like super flaming, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Don't be thinking of me later while you're in the shower. No.
Which is kind of, what's kind of weird is, like, for example, let's just say you're in a relationship and your girl says, hey, babe, I'm going to go get a massage. You're cool with that, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just a massage, right?
Yeah.
So let's think about what is a massage. I mean, when they massage, they grab your shoulders, they grab your neck.
Oh, man.
They grab between your legs. They literally grab everything, okay? But if you find out your girl goes to a club and was dancing with some dude, all of a sudden, it's a different story.
She gets shot in the foot. Can't own a gun, so it'll be the first woman to get shot with a crossbow in the foot.
It's just weird that, like, we allow like our significant others to go for a massage, where they literally, I mean, you are literally almost butt crack naked in there. They can rub and feel all they want, right? I mean, without intercourse. But if all of a sudden they go to a club and they're grinding on somebody, it's like, whoa.
No.
Whoa.
Dude, because I know when I used to go to the club, like, I'd never been big on dancing. I'd hold up the wall and just drink and wait for a fight. But you know what I'm saying? But, like, girls would be grinding on me, and, like, I'm not having her grind on me just because I like to watch her grind. I'm like, I'm having you grind on me because I'm picturing us in another place with you grinding. That's what my mentality was, and I know, so that's why a lot of the girls, when they go there, they'll, like, a group of girls will go and they'll dance with each other. That way, guys kind of don't read more into what's going on. But even then, like, even when I was with my ex, I'd always just, I don't know, I don't care, I don't, just have fun. Beat me home. I don't get home until like 3:30. If you're not home before we have an issue.
Yeah.
Because like, a lot of times we go out, I'd be with your brother, right? And he would work on Lower Greenville or whatever clubs he was at. So, close the club, I'm tongue-tied, the club closed at 2, you know what I'm saying? But you know it don't close right at 2. It takes at least 15, 20 minutes to get everybody moving the flashlights. When we used to work at Bacano's, you remember that back in Deep Ellum in the day. Shout out to Mike and Ben and Willie if y'all happen to be ever checking out our show. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, we used to kick people out the flashlight. Go, 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 go. So, you know, like with your brother, it would take like 15, 20 minutes. Then, like, he'd get a percentage of what the bar made. So they got to count down everything so they know how much he would get paid. Meanwhile, we'd be at the little pizza spot, you know, eating, waiting for him to come. So by the time he got out there, it'd be close to 3 o'clock. And I remember Beto used to, like, some nights it would take longer than others. And I remember sometimes his wife, Beto, would be blowing, like, he wouldn't answer his phone. He don't hardly ever answer his phone anyway. But, like, she'd start blowing up my phone. I'd be like, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm over there trying to mac on some girl, singing songs to her while I'm trying to feed her, stuff her drunk face with pizza. But yeah, Beto would be like, where are y'all at? Why aren't y'all there? Why ain't you answering this phone? I'm like, Beto, relax. Calm down. Take a breather. All right? Because I don't feel like getting beat up by you either, okay? Because I know you're going to probably beat me up first because he's not going to know what's going on. He's obliterated. But yeah, definitely on that. It just, like, depends on the situation, too. Like, grinding is more of a, like, my girl's over there just rubbing her butt on this dude's crotch. And he's just rubbing up on her, like, oh, no. But, like, if it's Tejano dancing, country dancing, you know what I'm saying, it's a little different.
So, now it leads me to another question. So, now that, well, dancing, Tejano dancing, country dancing, grinding dancing.
That's a different one. Because, like, I really can't dance Tejano, but, like, the Mexican two-step, like 2001, I can get it on that. Not the best, but I can sit there and get my little two-step hop in, and then, like, country two-stepping, like, I'm pretty smooth at that. Like, a lot of people don't know that because the way I dress, talk, like, they know more or less like a cholo, but I'm really a shit kicker. I listen to more country than anything. I like to hunt and fish. I just don't like the Wranglers and the boots. I'd rather wear some gym shorts and the jade.
Right.
But, like, I dip and everything else, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, I'm two-stepping. Like, if my girl can't really two-step too good, if I see another one that you just partner up, sometimes you just feel that rhythm, you know what I'm saying? And just get it and go. But that's, like, my deal. That's my thoughts on it anyway. Grinding is a little, depends how close they get. Because I know if a girl's grinding on me, my thing is like, man, she's a good grinder. I'm like, nah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think anytime I go out with a date, I think the only time I really step out on dance floor is if there's like wine music. Because I know I'm safe.
Right.
Because if I go out there and some girls are drunk and all of a sudden wants to dance with me, I'm in a position where, like, look, I ain't doing nothing. I'm safe. She's trying to approach me.
Reminded me of, like, 2001, I was there with my boy Wentz, and so we get there, like, I'm there with his cousins, Frankie and Jose. What's up to all of y'all, too? But, So we're at 2001, like, me and Wentz go up there. But this time, Wentz didn't use the drink back in the day. Anyone knows Wentz now, he likes to get hammered. But so we're there chilling, and, like, all of a sudden I see my ex, Lupe, and her friend Blanca, and their homegirls are there. She kind of said, hey, what's up? But, man, I still remember what this girl looked like down to her outfit. Anyway, she was a wet-eye, had blonde hair, cut, like, green eyes. And I don't know, she was this, like, I'm not the most handsome man in the world, but I guess she, like, at this time I wore a bald fade, so I guess she liked fat guys with bald fades that wore creased down Levi's and Jordans in a Mexican club.
Right.
So that was different. She was just feeling it. Maybe she wanted her paper. She's like, nah, that nigga got paper. he's a legal amigo. But yeah, so she was all close to me talking, and I remember, like, the girl, she wanted to dance. I'm like, hold on, let me get a few more drinks. I don't want to dance till I drink. And I look over there and I see Lou's not my friend on Facebook. She might be on yours to see this story. I know Blanca is. But yeah, I look over there and I see they're mugging. And anyone that knows my ex and them, they loved to fight in the club. They'd fight dudes, chicks, bouncers, didn't matter, transvestites, anybody. They'd get the smoke. You wanted the smoke, you were going to get it. They'd fight. And I remember my homeboy Berto would say one time he was upstairs at Ecstasy. He looks down there and like, damn, that's a fight. And he goes, wait a minute, that's my sister. They're fighting a bunch of dudes. He had to run down. But anyway, I see Lupe over there just mugging, and this chick is all like, my Spanish isn't too great, so like when we'd get kind of locked up in the conversation, my boy would say something for me. But yeah, I had to tell little girls, like, yeah, if you like me, you know, you're cool, I like you. Unless you want trouble, move around. I'm going to let you make it. So I wasn't feeling you. I just let her come over here and attack you out of nowhere. Like, sit there and giggle and laugh about it. Yeah, man, if we'd have got on the dance floor, we'd have got attacked. We weren't even together. I'd have seen her get pulled one way by her hair. I'd have got hit by a Corona bottle. I'm like, we're just dancing. He's like, como que dancing? So we probably know her opinion on that situation there.
Yeah, my younger days, I think my favorite spot when I first come back from the Marines was Tejano West. The New West or the West, I don't know what it's called nowadays. I used to love going there. I used to love listening to music, drinking, hanging out. Everybody was so friendly and everybody would dance. And then, of course, by the end of the night, people were fighting. Alcohol and Hispanics in a bar.
In 2001, like, they're Mexicans. I actually like their corridos and then Duranguese on there, but that was the same way. They're always fighting. Didn't you get into it with a dude at New West where you had to pull off your belt like a whip?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you said you started a fighter. What about the time it was you and all my cousins on my dad's side? Jason Duran, Rocky, Little Willie. I can't remember who else was with y'all. And they said that you were drunk at this party. I go to an after party with Frisco. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where y'all fought the whole house because the host of the party, this dude decides he's in love with the guy's girlfriend and he would not leave her alone. And the girls liking it, giggling. Giggling.
Let's get the story
She's feeling the gifts, but they're like, dude, that's his girlfriend.
Hold on, let's get the story straight.
And she just feeding into it like, man, like, oh, well.
So here's the story.
Okay, I'm going to have to get JD and Rocky and Little Willie to see if this is the truth, because that's what they told me.
Little Willie always, I don't know, tells another story. He'll tell you there's like 30 guys. So I used to work at LA Total Fitness as a personal trainer. And I met this girl and we went out on a date. And so we exchanged numbers, we talked, whatever. And she apparently liked me more than what I thought. So this was around Halloween. This was back like in 2001, I think. Maybe 2002, I think. Somewhere around there. And me and Willie and Jason and Rocky and all of them went to a barbecue. So there's like 5 or 6 of us. And I get a text message from this girl.
Eric with y'all, Gonzalez?
Yes. Eric was with us.
Cousin Eric. What's
and
EG?
I get a text message saying, hey, this party's kind of lame. I wish you were here. And I was like, well, where's the party at? She goes, it's in Frisco. And I was like, well, I met my buddies at a barbecue. And then I left the text message like that. I just let her know. So then we're kicking and drinking. It's just a bunch of dudes barbecuing. And I was like, hey, y'all want to go to a party? And they're like, what's up? Is there any girls? And I was like, I can find out. So I text her back. Are there any other people there? She goes, yeah, there's a few people. I go, are there any other girls there? And she goes, yeah. So I was like, dude, there's girls. So of course they got looking, let's go, let's roll. So I get the address. She shoots it to me. We haul butt. Takes us about 30 minutes. We get there because we were in McKinney. So as soon as we get there, she's already a little bit intoxicated. We walk in. Everybody walks in. Everybody's introducing each other. And I walk up to her. I give her a hug, and we start kissing. Well, the guy that was hosting the party was his house, and apparently he invited her because he liked her. So when I just walk in, not knowing that that he was trying to throw a game on her, I walked up to her, gave her a hug, and started kissing her. Well, right then, about 6 other guys kind of surround me. And while I'm hugging her and kissing her, I close my eyes, and when I open them, I just see 5 or 6 guys surrounding us, and I was like, whoa. And she looked at them like, what's going on? Stop, no trouble. And I was like, man, I don't want any problems. So the guy was like, what are you doing kissing my girl? And I was like, what? And she goes, I'm not your girl. And I was like, okay. I know where this game's going. So I was like, all right, look, I don't want any problems. So he's like, you and your buddies need to leave. And I was like, all right, let me get my buddies. So I go and tell the guys, hey, man, let's go, dude. These guys apparently were unwanted. Let's just go. So we start walking out. So me, Eric, Jason walk out, and Rocky and Willie. And at the time, Jason had a roommate. Can't remember. It was some white guy. I can't remember his name.
Probably Brian.
Brian, that's his name. And like, hey, well, Brian's still in there. Well, Brian happened to be, apparently they were smoking weed in the back of the house. So I was like, let me get my roommate. But the guys already have us outside the door. Like, no, you guys got to go, get out of here. So like, hold up. We need one more. So finally, Brian comes walking out. So as soon as he's walking, I was literally down to the sidewalk to my car. One of the guys reaches out the door and goes, yeah, you bunch of wetbacks, get out of here. So right when he said that, Eric turns around and says, what did you just call us? So they start walking back. He goes, you heard us, get on out of here. So it didn't go very good. So Eric reaches over Jason because Jason's trying to stop Eric, like, hey, get back. Eric reaches over, throws an overhand, clocks the guy. Well, next thing you know, everybody that's inside the house storms out of the house. So there's 6 of us and probably about 12 or 15 of them. We're all going at it in the front yard of the house. I thought that was a lot of fun because I'm literally spear tackling everybody, just spearing them, a couple of hits, get up, run, spear.
Combat teacher.
I mean, we're going at it with everybody. And by the end of the night, all of them are laid out. We're all walking towards the car. We end up leaving. And ever since then, every time I swear I see Willie and McKinney, he's like, cuz, let me tell you the story with Felipe and a bunch of us getting in a fight.
Now, the funny part is Jason left, when he was fighting, his shoe came off.
Right.
He thought someone picked it up. So they lay everybody out. They drive back out. Jason walks over there thinking he wants to fight some more. He's like, I'm just getting my shoe. And leaves.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was a fun night. None of us got hurt. Apparently, those guys didn't know how to fight, or they were drunk or high or whatever. But it was pretty easy. It was pretty fun. So yeah,
we probably didn't grow up fighting each other.
Yeah, that's I always talk to people, and there's a difference when if a guy works out and lifts weights versus a guy who grew up in the streets and has been fighting all his life because he knows how to fight, how to handle the situation. And I always run into people saying like, "Well, I'm tough, I'm strong, and I'm gonna beat your butt." And I'm like, dude, okay. You need to find out. You need to get in your own lane first of all, because that's the difference between people who grew up fighting versus somebody who's never fought and he's just in great athletic condition. I mean, that's a huge difference.
Because I said my cousin, like Rocky especially, he used to make all the other, because they're a little older than me. So like Rocky's about, I think today's actually his birthday. Happy birthday, Rocky. He's 41.
Damn.
So, yeah, so I'm 36, I'm 37, so he's 4 years older than I am. So like, he used to make me and the other cousins like my age, a little younger. We used to have to fight each other. Like, that's why growing up, like, I ain't got the best hands, but like, you want to fight? It's like, okay. Like, I've been fighting my whole life. What do I want to do? Get beat up? One lost a couple fights to my cousin Veronica. What's up, Veronica? One of the few girls that, her and my baby's mom, the only girls that ever beat me up. But yeah. Yeah, so that's a true story. That's one of the ones I like to hear. And Jason, every time he's like, "Your cousin Felipe," I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's talking about your cousin Eric. He could say the same thing.
You know, it's sad to say this, but I think everybody that I know's got a fighting story with me somewhere, somehow in there. Just, I'm not gonna say I ever start fights. It's just somehow trouble seems to always look for me. I guess I'm always at the wrong place at the wrong time, but it is what it is.
Cause yeah, especially after watching all like our shows here, like I was talking about his marine videos, and he actually has one that one y'all went into a party, and y'all ended up getting into it at the party in Hawaii.
Yeah,
they thought you were Hawaiian. Mm-hmm. So when y'all just randomly walk into a party, they think like he's invited and brought his friends. They figure out that they don't know anyone at the party.
Right. We crashed a party, some random person's party.
Yeah, the video is funny because they're just walking down the street and they're like, "Hey, a party!" They just walk up in the house.
Yeah, we were pretty dumb back then. Also, for you guys out there, it's Valentine's Day is coming up pretty soon, so I know how we like to do last minute shopping, but I'm gonna give you a tip right now. It's probably best to start coming up with those ideas. I know a lot of women love it when a guy romances them. It's in 15 days?
15 days.
No, 16
Today's the 30th, right?
Yeah, tomorrow's.
Yeah, so 15 days. I don't have a boo, so, you know, I ain't got nothing to worry about. It's pretty bad. Like, I got the meme, too, like, when you're a 4 and you have a thing for 10s, I'm like, I'm barely a 2 and I have a thing for 20. You know what I'm saying? So I was like... Well, there's someone out there for everyone. So if you're single, just like I said, chase God. He'll give you the right person you're supposed to be in touch with. Don't press the issue. A lot of things on it's kind of, you know, for y'all don't know, and I'm discerning, but so I'm just speaking there. Like today is caught on physicality. You know what I'm saying? Like people, the physical attraction, the bond's not there. So as soon as someone ain't attracted to a person anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it built on? So it's more common things, issue, your goals. Make sure you actually know who the person is that you're dating. Say the right things, do the right things, and the next thing you know, a couple weeks later, boom, they're gone.
Right.
Like, what happened? Why didn't you like me? What's the difference between this new girl and the old girl? Wait 2 more weeks and you'll see them with a different way.
Yeah, that's kind of the bad thing about social media nowadays. It's a lot of people are just too lazy to go out there and interact that they can just swipe left or swipe right. And it's just all about, you know, if you look good or not, but then you actually meet the person and you're like, oh man, we didn't even have nothing in common. We had nothing to talk about. We just sat there and looked at each other and just had... So, you know, going out there and interacting with an individual, you can just see like, man, you know what, they're pretty funny, or we kind of grew up the same way, or we kind of have the same likes or interests, and we like the same music, and that's what makes a big deal because... I mean, some people don't look at dating as like, man, you see yourself with them 10 or 15 years ago or away in the future. They just look at it like now in the present, like, they're fun, they're cool, whatever. But
that's why the divorce rate is so high.
Yeah. So who knows where this future is going to take us, well as social media or all this virtual reality that's going on.
For sure. And, you know, on there on Valentine's Day too, we're gonna post the meme I actually made a while ago. So I love making softball memes. So ladies, I'm not gonna give you a clue what the meme is, but it's definitely a clue, especially those in the softball world, even like the CrossFit world. You can kind of reapply it from softball to CrossFit, or even if it's fishing, bowling, whatever it is. So when you see the meme, just follow it. Listen to my advice. Make your husband happy for once, because a lot of time the women, y'all want to make Valentine's Day about y'all. Guys like to be romanced. I want to be swept off my feet, right? Can you open the car door for me once? It's like they ask you to make one sandwich and it's the end of the world.
You know, it's funny you say that because nowadays I have conversations with a lot of females, and it's very rare nowadays that you meet a girl that knows how to cook.
For sure.
Like it surprises me. Like when they ask me, you know how to cook? I'm like, yeah, I know how to cook. I know how to sew. I know how to iron. I know how to do all that stuff. You know, just being a Marine. But when I ask them, like, you don't know how to cook? Like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. I hate cooking. I'm gonna straight up say it, but I can do it. I took a culinary arts class there on Pollock, and like over there we made a lot of like more occasion type stuff, like especially make that food thing. But I just don't like I don't like cleaning the mess. So
Yeah.
I understand why some women they get aggravated at the cook and clean because I feel you on that for sure. But yeah, a woman, I'm a big dude. You know that you want to make me happy. You know what I'm saying? If you're single, you like fat guys with curly hair, you don't brush it, play softball. You know what I'm saying? So if you're interested, you know what I'm saying? Like how to woo me off my feet is come to my softball games, go to mass with me on Sundays, and then just maybe something to eat. Pretty much it. I'll go with you shopping, do all that other stuff you want to do. I don't care. So just lay back and chill. But it didn't take much to get Buddha.
There it is. You got the tips on how to get the man right here.
It's actually kind of harder though. But I'm just kind of real picky because of the personality type deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for something physical. Like really, I'm into the church real hard. So unless you're chasing God, it's kind of hard to turn off to me and some of the stuff. Especially I have a friend, like she's real pretty. I ain't gonna say no names and all that, but like there's a proverb. It's like there's a ring in a like swine's nose is like a woman without disposition. Like putting a ring on a pig's nose. The ring looks nice, but it's on. You get what I'm saying? So it's not knocking women down, but it's just kind of show at the same time. Like it's just to pick y'all up how y'all carry yourself, and it kind of reflects like what guys you're gonna bring to you. And it's not that I'm just picking on women there because guys, we'll post selfies stuff too, but not as much to where women y'all wear a little more revealing clothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you do your little poses showing your butt at the gym. Like I understand you want to show your figure, but sometimes you gotta take it a little far. You know what I'm just giving y'all advice from a guy's point of view is like what you put out there is what you're gonna attract. Like I have another friend too. She's like, "Why don't guys hit me up?" Cause she's real pretty, and I'm just like, "Well, you don't put yourself out there like some of the other girls." I was like, I've had other guys say, "Man, she's fine, she's cute. She have a dude. What's wrong with her?" I'm like, "Well, she's not as thirsty for attention as some of the other ones." That's why I said that's why your inbox don't blow up. You don't entertain them in that. So my ladies, this is just my advice to y'all, especially around Valentine's Day. It's always, you want to see a man's interested in you, look at his effort. Is he actually texting you first? What's he saying when he's texting you? Is he trying to invite you to eat, go out to them, invite you to his games? Is he trying to go, like if you play volleyball or whatever your interests are, is he actually pushing the effort towards going, you know what I'm saying, to your habit, or is it all about what he's into? That kind of just show you there. Yeah, they're on Valentine's Days, and for the lovely couples, don't come by me. I'm going to be outside of my house spraying the water hose on any couple I see. Salty. But nah, just, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad the romance, like my friend Tony and Selena, like I always look at them, and they're still madly in love. They're not even a year married yet. So that's what me and my other boys say that play ball, because a lot of us are single, like, hashtag goals. But shout out to Tony and Selena, because the U-Trip website was down today, so I can't give my player praises and not the player haters for the teams that won a world last week. I didn't see the whole list, but I remember a few of the teams, so that'll come next week, because Friday we're actually taking off, so he comes back Monday. So Monday I'll give you a shout out. But yeah, that's my player praise situation. Is all the couples that, you know what I'm saying, rain, sleet, or snow, good times and the bad times that y'all push through. Y'all just keep being a model for all the other people, that love is still there, marriage actually works, and it's worth going through and fighting for the person you love.
Totally agree. Well, guys, y'all have a safe weekend. Stay warm.
Definitely. Snowball. Anybody going out there watching that snowball this weekend, be safe. Pitchers, protect yourself. Don't drink more than you should, and hit many dingers. I'm going to be out there stealing balls with the little kids, selling them back to you. I'm going to make a hustle this weekend. But yeah, have a good weekend, y'all.
I'm Felipe.
I'm Buddha.
If he could do it,
this isn't a movie.
He believed in himself, and you can too.
Oh man, you gonna put it on me like that?
You can do anything that you want. You You can get singing lessons, get a better job, make more money. You could be even like rich. You could live in the White House someday. You could be president.
Me?
Do what you want to do.
You're
It's not
right.
about it's not up to other people.
It's true.
It's up to you.